Are you tired of too little influence? Are you sick of getting nowhere while your competition beats you? Well, I've got just what you need. The tried and true secret sauce used by all the masters of the craft, from Donald Trump to Jordan Peterson, Tony Robbins to Joe Rogan, Elon Musk to Rajneesh, Karl Marx to the libertarian pioneer Richard von Mises. Jesus to Muhammad, left, right, whatever, religions and spiritualities and philosophies worldwide. Especially these days, for reasons I'll explain at the end here. If you want to be a popular super influencer at any scale, at least hint at the following message between the lines. This is the secret to seduction that you've been missing all along. Ready? Here goes. The key to influence the whole world round. When you're right, you're right. And my friend, you are right. You've been right all along and will be right from now on, forever. Oh, I know you've had your doubts. You're humble that way. But it's all because the mean, stupid people have beaten you down. Yes, I know you've made mistakes. You've let meanies walk all over you. All those narcissists and gaslighters who lack your critical thinking skills. Look, everybody makes mistakes. You never said you were perfect. That proves you're exceptional. That's why I like you. Your one mistake is your humility. But here's the good news. I'm calling it. I like you because you get it. From now on, rest assured, you've got nothing left to learn and I can teach it to you. Now that you know everything, there's only one thing left to learn. It's how to teach the world. The key is absolute confidence. That's the only thing you lack. You should be totally confident. Why? Because you're right and righteous. Always were and always will be. Sure, maybe you used to fall for that crap people threw at you, but not anymore. That's over. You've seen the light. You woke up. You had the last breakthrough you'll ever need. You've got integrity now. So promise me, no more doubting, no more insecurity. It's time you act like the exceptional person you are. Together, we can wake up the world. It's simple now that you've earned it. Whatever you do is the best, whatever your enemies do is the worst, and anyone who disagrees with you is your enemy. The second they say something you disagree with, ignore them. Just tell it like it is. Whenever you speak, you're speaking truth to power. Call them on their BS. Just keep learning the latest names for the bad guys and what they do. If they disagree with you, they're narcissists, hypocrites, gaslighting you with their word salad. Just say what you feel because you've got integrity. Whatever you don't know is irrelevant. You already know everything that matters. Besides, you've got an urgent mission to save the world from nonsense. You must stay focused. Fight the good fight with all your might because you're right. Whatever you do is good. Whatever other people do is bad. When you do it, it's smart. When they do it, it's dumb. When you do it, it's strong. When they do it, it's weak. When you do it, it's got integrity. When they do it, it's hypocritical. Don't even debate them. You've earned the right to be the referee on all the debates. You owe it to society to straighten people out. You're no chump. You're the ump. Cry foul on all their crap. Ask questions, but only to trip them up. Expose their human flaws. It will prove to them that you're superhuman, which you are. Be impenetrable. Your gut knows what's right and always will. So suit up. You're a knight in shining armor. You're on a mission, and it's time for holy war against the bad guys. No deed too dirty for a saint like you. That's the message. And it'll turn off people from other lifestyle brands. You'll also turn off folks who recognize that this is cheap pandering no matter what lifestyle brand. Still, if you stick with it, starting subtly and with theatrical curiosity like Tucker Carlson or Joe Rogan, or start bold like Trump, however you deliver it, drop this message between the lines and you'll end up with the following. Alas, I can't go there, or at least I try not to. When people think I'm going there, I have to make clear I can't. Been there, done with that. Still, here's why it's the hot way to go, especially now. It has to do with what psychologists call the aspirational gap, the gap between what is and what you want, what you have and what you aspire to have. When that gap widens, people crack and start falling for pseudo-narcissistic flattery and pandering. They reach up with one hand to grab whatever vague ideology rationalizes them, reaching down with the other hand to grab whatever power they feel they lack. Once they've done that, they go full tilt sadonarcissistic. It's all superlatives from then on. Everyone who disagrees with them is the most evil, dumb, and weak. Everyone who agrees with them is the most right, righteous, and mighty. The past was the worst crisis ever. The future will be the perfect utopia. You know that sound. Ask a Trumpie whether they're at all concerned about Trump getting authoritarian, and they'll change the subject to Biden being the worst president ever, like they're America's foremost historian. And that's why I can't go there. A goal isn't a plan. A crisis isn't a plan. Goals and crises just make lame-ass plans feel more credible. They stir people's blood, but it doesn't get to their brains. Trump simply realized that people were stressed and confused and therefore ripe for just the kind of sadonarcissistic con job he could deliver. Now, you might take offense at my suggestion that your heroes might be employing this technique, and how dare I imply that they are. Or if I didn't mention yours, you might think, hell yeah, that's the message my enemies exploit. I get that. It's much easier to spot it in rivals. I'm making a general point here. It applies to any of us. When the going gets tough, people puff up on con job puffery that makes them feel above the fray. My usual one last things. If you're dealing with someone who's lost their mind to this kind of flattery, email me. I've got a free study group for how to deal with it, and I do private strategic consulting too, tailoring your response to the know-it-alls you're dealing with. Thanks.